And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. And the Hokies will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great... That last play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yes, the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So Virginia Tech's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Overton. At the 35, he's loose. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Really, really smart job by your QB. Knowing exactly what's going on, knowing the situation. It's 3rd down, man. Survey the field, but don't force it. Don't make a mistake. Let your guy do the work. Great job dropping it off to the running back. He does the rest. Move the sticks and get a fresh set of downs.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Trying the run, it's Overton. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Joyner. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And the Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Out wide left, it's Heath. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw again. They'll open it up early. Into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Quick spin on the ride. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll ride him again. Tease an alley. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Lopez, play action. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Off play action. The throw. Got him quickly. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, going RPO on that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up third and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this third down because of the quarterback's decision.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Here we go. Ready.
That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Ready.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Lopez to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lopez wants to fire. Caught. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's third down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
The Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on first and goal. Here's Durham. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Driven back. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. They knock him down right there.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
On third down, here's Quentin Joyner. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Handoff to Joyner. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a misfire there. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. On the option. Got a little space. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Here's a give to Joyner. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hokies! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going.
Thank you. Go outside, dude.
The start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it inside the 25. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Lopez. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lopez to pass. He's got it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left.
Yes.
And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Again, it's Lopez. Here comes the heat. Moving toward the end zone.
That's
And
me.
fumble!
Fuck, do you not get the ball, man? What is happening right now?
And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
And the ball goes out of bounds, thankfully, for your offense that you didn't turn it over. And now it's decision time. Do we want to punt the football or do we want to go for it? Analytics, of course, I think says go for it every single time. I don't necessarily agree with that, but at least you didn't turn the football over there.
Throwing for it on 4th, Gio Lopez.
Oh, no, I fucked
It's
up.
complete.
He's
brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Wait calls a timeout, and they have no more to use. And they won't be able to stop the clock. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback will keep it. He's past the marker. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Hand off to Joyner. Turns it on in midfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. The holder will put it down at midfield, a 60-yard attempt from the left side, no less. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Hokies head coach at the half. They have to start the third quarter with a sense of urgency. On the road, backs against the wall with a hostile crowd. He said, we got to have more intensity. They did a good job in the first half, but this game is close, and they understand all of the playoff implications. They've got to be the best version of themselves here to start this third.
Thanks, Holly. Nowhere to go.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. Needs it. Looking for room at the 40. At the 45, on his way. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Back's got it on the screen. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is a guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
Pushes ahead. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Hokies are marching down the field. They're going to ride this running back. He's past the sticks. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Off play action on 1st down. Left side, it's Joyner. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
2nd down to the air. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, it's Durham. There's some daylight.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Caden Durham again. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Looking for that first down on 30 short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, that is such...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And the pressure continues to now shift towards this defense. And running backs had a great day today, carrying the football. They know they've got the lead late in the game. How aggressive do they want to be? And especially defensively now. What's your answer for this ground game? Because it's been really good today.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Turns up, it's Heath. On his feet at the 40. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sees a crease. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. So the final period starts with a second down play. Throwing, Lopez. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Lopez to the air again. Rushes on. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Joyner. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a give to Joyner. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the punishment has been extended. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
At the 35, he's open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. 2nd and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Here's Durham one more time. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Continues to fight for yards. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Demon Deacons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Handoff, Durham running left. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just They need to find something that they do really, really well, and running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Here's Lopez to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Lopez to throw for it on 4th. Trying to escape and get it himself. And some great 4th down defense against the run. He'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Here's Quentin one more time.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Brown. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
Drops back on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craver. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. From the red zone, looking for a space. Right side, it's Craver. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Looking to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Second down, gonna throw it. Lets it fly. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.